Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm 1 minute early. So we're just going to wait a few minutes while everyone joins us. While I have you to myself, I will show you a few things in Zoom. If you grab your mouse and take your cursor towards the bottom of the Zoom window, in the bottom left-hand corner is a mute button. I have muted you all, but if by any chance you become unmuted, that's where you can remute yourself, just so that there's no background noise and distraction. Also, there's a little stop video button there. I don't think I can see any of you, but if you do want me to see you, you can press the video. If you don't want me to see you, press stop video. Hello. Also, towards the middle of the bottom in the Zoom bar, there is a chat button. Click on that and say hello to me. Tell me where you're from. Is it sunny? Hello. Also, during the webinar, if you have any questions for me, you can type them in the chat window. Hi, Deborah in New Zealand. Is it sunny? It's still raining here in Brisbane. Hi, Cheryl. Cloudy. Yeah, it's been raining here for a week. It's crazy. Hi, Bianca. You moved to Melbourne. How's it going? Oh, this is fun. We could just do this all day. So while I'm talking throughout the webinar, you think of a question or a comment, type it in the chat window. I'm not going to answer them all till the very end though, but put them in there so you can remember them. Oh, I don't think there's any flooding here, Bianca. I think it's just been like drizzling for a week. Kind of nice. You don't feel bad for being in front of a computer. We're just going to wait another couple of minutes for everyone to join us. So type in the chat window at the bottom. There's a chat button. Feel free to say hello. Tell me where you're from. If you want to go grab a drink or coffee, now's the time to do it. Oh, you're flooded, Lisa. Are you in Brisbane? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, Bundaberg. Wow. Unreal. It's either drought or monsoon here. I'm sure of it. Okay, we'll just wait another minute or so. So if you want to run to the loo, grab a cup of water. Hi, Annika. Who else? What other familiar names can I see here? People who are hiding from me. Hi, Holly. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kylie. Okay, we'll just wait another minute before we get started. Hi, Jessica. If you're just joining me, just letting you know that I'm going to answer questions at the end. But if you think of them while I'm talking, feel free to put them in the chat window. And at the end, I'll probably have 15 minutes for questions. Hi, Holly. My cat is actually sleeping on the desk next to me, so hopefully he behaves. Okay, we're 4 minutes past 11 now, so let's get started. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about how to make your tribe excited to buy from you. I'm going to actually disappear during the webinar. I'm going to still be here, but you're not going to see my lovely face. Hi, Joe. Because I'm going to share some slides with you. You will see me at the end of the webinar. I'll come back to talk to you face to face with any questions you may have. I apologize now if there's a courier at my front door during the next hour or anything out of my control happens. So I'm just going to share my screen now so you can see my slides and we'll get started. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So, welcome. Today we're talking about how to make your tribe excited to buy from you. If you've forgotten who I am, oops, phone call. Hang on just one second. Sorry, I'm going to close the chat now so I'm not distracted. Otherwise, I will spend the whole time just talking to you guys. Okay, so if you've forgotten who I am, my name is Anna, and I'm an entrepreneur and graphic designer. I'm also a creative mentor that's all about guiding graphic designer boss ladies towards building successful and easy businesses. Just like you, my business journey wasn't a simple one. It wasn't A to B. This is what my business journey looked like. So when I finished art college, I worked for the man, and I spent 10 years designing, I use the term loosely, real estate ads. It was soul sucking, and I probably shouldn't have done it for 10 years. But once I'd had enough, I decided to start my own design business. It morphed into a stationery business, basically because I let my clients tell me what kind of work I should do for them instead of the other way around. So I ended up with a stationery business doing invitations, wedding invitations, all that sort of jazz. And after a few years, I decided this isn't what I want to do. So I sold that business. Then I decided I wanted to live my dream job and decided to focus on branding for female entrepreneurs. And that's when my design business came to life, Design with Style. During that time, I did a lot of studying business, read a lot of business books, all that jazz, and decided it was time to get smart about selling. And that's what I learned about sales funnels. And that is the primary reason why I created the digital magazine Raw. It was a free magazine for female entrepreneurs. Now, I could not have preempted the beast that Raw would become. Raw was one of the very first digital magazines out there. Now there is loads of them. But when Raw came to fruition, it was one of the first out there. And it became a very successful sales funnel tool for my business because it allowed me to attract my dream clients, which were female entrepreneurs. And as I said, Raw turned into a business of its own. It got picked up by Virgin Australia and was available on all of the domestic flights in Australia. It became a business that made money through advertising. And after a few years, although I loved it, I got tired of the juggle of doing too many businesses. And I decided to sell it, which is pretty amazing considering it was a free offer that I put out there, and I sold it for 5 figures. Now, I'm pretty much living my dream job. I only work 4 days a week, and I probably work a maximum of 20 hours a week, and I'm earning 6 figures. And I spend my days mentoring graphic designers. Now, if you joined me for the free challenge last week, we talked a lot about your business why and purpose. My purpose as a creative mentor is to help you guys get from A to B a lot quicker than I did. And what's my purpose? Well, it sounds super corny, but my purpose is to see you guys succeed. So, today we're going to be talking about the success-provoking, business-building brilliance that is sales funnels. Now, the word funnel may remind you of baking or sifting or spiders. And the whole idea of funneling people into something designed to sell to them may feel sleazy and strange and technical, but it's not. The truth is, sales funnels sell. And since you're probably not in business just to wear pajamas every day and have a flexible work schedule, I'm guessing the idea of selling out and booking out really appeals to you. So, how does one sell their services and position themselves as the go-to graphic designer in their niche without coming across as a sleazy car salesman? Well, the answer is sales funnels. There is definitely an art to harnessing sales funnels sweetly and not sleazily. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Before I continue on, I just want to remind you, stick around to the end because I'm going to be giving you guys a bonus. And you'll need the code word to actually claim your bonus. Okay, so let's have some fun with funnels. You'll be able to guess my age by the images that I've used throughout my slides today. So lesson 1 is it's getting hot in here. So here's some tough love for you. You cannot sell your services to a cold audience. I know what you're thinking. What the heck does that mean? Well, let's imagine a thermometer, and at the bottom it's cold, like 3 degrees. This is what your cold audience looks like. They have got their arms crossed, they're wrapped up, and what they're thinking is, no stranger, I will not give you my money. And why? Because I don't know you and I don't know your offerings. Now, this is something that drives me bonkers. When I see graphic designers online in Facebook groups, kind of waving their hands in the air, saying, pick me, I'm the best graphic designer. And that is not going to get you anywhere. Because you're telling a stranger, basically, give me your money and then just trust that I'm going to do a good job. And why should they trust you? They're cold. Okay, so thinking back to the thermometer, we're moving up a bit now. We're getting warm. Now we're at 20 degrees. This lady, she's smiling at you. You're smiling at her. The two of you are friends. She will probably buy from you, but nothing too big. She'll be saying to you, what do you have I can buy for like 20 bucks? And if something better comes along, I might choose that. So she's a fair weather buyer. She thinks you're all right, and she might buy something small from you, maybe. Now, thinking about the thermometer again, we're getting hot. We're at the 35-degree mark, and say hello to your hot client. She's got red cheeks. She needs what you're offering. She'll pay whatever you ask her to pay because you guys are BFFs and she feels like she can trust you. You have invested time, energy, and resources into warming her up. And now she won't hesitate to pull out her wallet and invest in you. So, hot is where it's at. Now, the secret of going from cold to hot is nurturing your tribe and warming them up. You can only sell to people who are warm. So, Anna, how do we make them warm? Well, let's go to lesson 2. Mastering the art of warming them up. So, Gary Vee is an expert in selling. He is one of the best pieces of advice I've taken from his work is that you have to constantly offer your potential clients value before you even ask them to invest in you. So, when they're cold, that's when you need to offer them value. This is where your free and low paid offer comes into play. I recommend starting off with your free offer. You need at least one of these. You can choose either an ebook, a guide, a checklist, an infographic, a quiz, basically whatever your brilliant mind comes up with. However, for this free offer to work, you'll need to know your target market inside out and understand what keeps them up at night. But if you can tap into how you can help them achieve their goals without them having to invest too heavily in you or even at all, you'll be well on your way to warming them up and earning their trust. Okay, don't fret if you can't think of all the offers for your free opt-in right now. Towards the end, I'm going to go through an example of a sales funnel for a graphic designer. So don't freak out just yet. Now, lesson 3. Let's go to sales funnel breakdown. To begin with, I really want to explain what a sales funnel is exactly. A sales funnel is essentially the journey your customer takes from when they click on your website through to when they hit buy now or accept your design quote or whatever your call to action is. That is your sales funnel. Your sales funnel is essentially 4 to 5 emails, which is set up in your email management software, be it MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or whatever it is you use. These series of emails are automated. So the beauty is you only have to set it up once, and then your sales funnel will be working in the background for you all the time. Now, there is loads of really technical, jargon-loaded ways to approach sales funneling. But I want to keep it really simple for you guys. And here is my 4-step email automation. So, first up, you have to get your ideal client to your website. And you do that by initially warming them up and offering them something free. So, think about what your target market really needs help with. Then create a free offer, like I said, either an ebook, a quiz, a cheat sheet, that will provide a solution for their problem. That is how you're going to get them into your funnel. Email 2. So you've delivered the initial freebie that got them to your website. Now, I want you to surprise them by being extra generous with another freebie. This freebie is smaller than the initial freebie, but they need to be related. And it's going to be a surprise. So this is the second email saying, I hope you enjoyed my ebook. Here is a cheat sheet that could help you with your own business planning or whatever it is. Okay? Don't fret if you can't think of all the answers right now. Like I said, we're going to go through an example. Email 3. So, once they've opted in to receive your initial free offer and you surprise them with another freebie, I want you to present them with a one-time only offer. But this time, you're going to ask them to pay for it. It's going to be under $50, and it might feel premature asking them to invest in you, but as I mentioned, the whole process will help warm them up even more. Plus, turning them from a voyeur into paying customers is essential. Once they start paying you, there is no turning back. Okay? So step 3 is offering them a one-time offer that's under $50. Step 4. This is email 4. Bring in your core offer. Now, once they've signed up for your smaller paid offering, in step 3, you'll deliver your product and then at the end, show them your core offer. This is the big bucks. This is what you really want them to buy. It's juicy, and by now, it's almost irresistible. If they don't buy your one-time offer in step 3, that's okay. Instead, they're going to be shuffled off to another email series that continues warming them up and introduces them to your core offer in a different way. Okay, how are you feeling after all that? I know it's loads of info, but that's okay. Once you get your first funnel sorted and planned out, I'm telling you, you will become a funnel queen. You will have like multiple funnels all the time. So let's look through an example, and this might help you wrap your head around it a bit more. So this is an example for a graphic designer. This is Sarah. Her design niche is multi-page documents, ebooks, annual reports, lookbooks, digital magazines. That's the kind of work she loves doing. Her target audience is the health and well-being industry, business coaches, and bloggers. So now looking at her funnel. Step 1, warming them up, getting them to her website. So Sarah sat down and thought about what kind of problems her ideal client has. She maybe has even actually asked her ideal client, what problems do you have? And the one that kept coming up was they struggle to get visibility in a noisy online world. So in response to that problem, Sarah's come up with a free offer. And this is an ebook. And it's called Want to Be Seen? 20 Reasons Why You Need a Digital Magazine. So that ebook doesn't have to be huge. It can be like 5 to 10 pages and just like going through 1 to 20 reasons why they should have an ebook and how it's going to get them seen. Now, moving on to step 2 of the funnel, where she's going to give them an extra surprise freebie. So Sarah's come up with a cheat sheet. So once you have a digital magazine, filling it with content is obviously an issue. So she's going to make it easy for her clients and educate them. And she's created a cheat sheet of how to easily generate content for your magazine, just to assure them that it's not going to be that much work, you know? And hopefully at the end of this whole sales funnel, she will have an ongoing job to design a digital magazine. So that was the extra freebie. Now, step 3, this is the low paid offer. This is the offer that we want them to pay for. And it seems like huge value, but at a small price. Sarah's low paid offer is a 30-minute one-on-one magazine brainstorming session with her, which includes a mood board design for only $29. Now, this low paid offer is only going to be available for a limited time. And it's only offered to people who get to this point in the funnel. Now, chances are, once someone buys this low paid offer, they're pretty much definitely going to be a paying customer moving forward. When a client sees a mood board and brainstorms for an exciting digital magazine, it's going to be hard for them to pull out at this point. Okay? So step 4, the core offer. So if the client has gone through the funnel and at step 3 has bought the low paid offer, the next step in the series is, of course, going to be Sarah's core offer of a complete magazine design of up to 30 pages. And can you see how your client can go from cold to hot through those funnel steps? Now, I hope that makes it easier for you to kind of wrap your head around how you can make it work for your business and what your core offer is, and provide solutions for your ideal client. Okay, I know it was a lot of info, but let's have a look at a little summary of why sales funnels work and why you need them. They allow you to warm up your tribe. You cannot sell to a cold audience. So if you're out there currently doing Facebook ads, trying to get people to go directly to your website without warming them up, and it's not working, it's because you're trying to sell to a cold audience. Instead of advertising, go to my website, I'm an awesome graphic designer, you need to be advertising, I've got a solution for your problem. Download this free offer. Do you see the difference? And that way you're going to get them in your funnel. Second step, funnels allow you to educate your clients. That's a big one. The third point, it allows you to position yourself as an expert. By going through all those steps, providing them with all the freebies, all the information, you're showcasing your talent. You're showcasing your knowledge, your experience. And by doing that, they're going to respect you. They're going to listen to you when you give your opinion. They're going to let you take charge, which in turn makes your life easier and theirs, hopefully. And finally, funnels. I know it seems overwhelming and like a lot of work now, but the good thing is you set them up once and that's it. And then they automatically do the work for you in the background. So I hope it's clear now why you need to have a sales funnel. I know it's a lot of info. So I'm going to get to the bonus now. And if you have any questions, type them in the chat window now before you forget. And in about 10 minutes, I'm going to go through the Q&A. Okay? So I'm up to the bonus now. As you probably know, I launched my e-course, Design Biz Bootcamp, this week. This e-course is my baby. It's, I've poured my everything into this sucker for you guys. I mean, my purpose is to see you guys kill it. And this e-course has everything I know in it. And for you to achieve it in 6 weeks rather than 10 years is pretty massive. Bootcamp was a huge success last round. It legitimately changed people's lives. And when I read through the testimonials, I feel super emotional. But let's move on to the bonus, okay? So if you join my e-course, Design Biz Bootcamp, this week, you will receive Sales Funnel Mastery. This is a package that has everything you need to create your own sales funnel. It includes my tried and tested sales funnel email guides. So basically all my email scripts for each of the funnel steps. You will just need to personalize them to suit your business, and then you can use them. There's also a sales funnel planning workbook, perfect for organizing your thoughts and creating an easy flow strategy. There's also a cheat sheet for a bunch of ideas as to what your free offer can be, what your low paid offer can be, and what your core offer can be. There is also a video tutorial that guides you through setting up your automated funnel in MailChimp, and I will also do one for ActiveCampaign. So, pretty awesome bonus if you ask me. But that's not it. There's more. If you claim your webinar bonus, you'll also get a 60-minute one-on-one mentoring session with me. If you join Bootcamp, there are weekly coaching calls that are group calls. There are no one-on-one calls with me. But if you claim this bonus, you will get a one-on-one call with me, which we can talk about anything you want. We can talk about your sales funnel or any other kind of issues you're having in your business. You can use that one-on-one session at any point during Bootcamp. Okay, so the bonuses are Sales Funnel Mastery. It's worth $99 and it's not available anywhere. And a one-on-one coaching call with me, which is worth $299. So that's like $400 worth of bonus there. So if you want to score these bonuses, you need to use a code. When you buy Bootcamp, you need to use a code bonus swag. And you need to buy it before Friday, 20th of October, midnight. That's Brisbane, Australia time. If you're in the US, I suggest you do it the day before, which is Thursday, the 19th of October, before midnight. That was a lot of talking. Okay, I'm going to answer questions now. So I'm coming back. You're going to see me in a minute. Hello, I'm back. There's questions. If you have questions, type them in the chat window now. Questions about sales funnels, questions about Bootcamp, anything, I will answer it for you. Let me see. Aniko, wow, your example was exactly me. How lucky are you? Okay, Elle. Question, what should the pricing look like from low paid offer to core offer? There's going to be a big gap between low paid and core. Your low paid offer isn't there to make you money. I know that sounds weird, but it's not. It's just to turn people into paying customers and to gain their trust, if that makes sense. So there's going to be a big gap between the low paid offer and the core offer. Okay? Like I said, the low paid offer has to be under 50. Another question, Bianca. How do you get people to your funnel? What else do you advertise and how do you target your target market? Okay. There is a whole web of things you could do to get people to your website and get them in the funnel. The number one thing is your free offer. Now, a blog post talking about a problem, talking about the problem your ideal client has, and then leading into your free offer is a good way to get people to your website. Facebook ads, blog posts, constantly social media posting. It's all warming up. Like I said, you want to get them to your website. So the best way to get people to your website is addressing a problem they have and solving it for them. I hope that helps. Jessica, yes, you're a day behind. Megan, the budgie artwork behind me. Thank you. That's Pete Cromer. Deborah, how much do you spend each month on sponsored Facebook posts? Okay. If I'm not launching, not a lot. I will boost the occasional post, but I do not have constant Facebook ads. If I'm in a list building kind of stage, I will do an advertising campaign just about my core offer. So you may have seen some of my ads around saying, head to my website to get the free sales kit template or something like that. I never do Facebook ads saying, hire me, I'm awesome. I always do Facebook ads giving them something for free. So I don't do it all the time. I only do it when I'm in launch period. Any other questions? Are you feeling overwhelmed or excited about funnels? Both, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, funnels are addictive. Once you get one that is successful, you'll be making so many funnels. Kylie, yes, you've already signed up to bootcamp, but if you get the code word, you can email me and you will get the bonus also. Yeah. Deborah, do we get to see your specific funnels in bootcamp? Yes, I do videos talking about my specific funnels. And you'll get the Sales Funnel Mastery, which has all my email scripts and all that stuff as well. Any other questions? I'm just going to have a big drink. Is bootcamp suited to newbies? Yes. Do you know, Renee says, is bootcamp suited to newbies? The most common thing clients say to me is, I wish I found you sooner. So if you're at the beginning, it's probably the best time to find me, rather than spend 3 or 4 years kind of going down a path that's not going to lead you to happiness and money and dream clients. Al, you need to sign up to bootcamp, but you need clients to pay. Damn clients. Once you do bootcamp, you will not have a problem with clients paying. There is a payment option for bootcamp where you get to pay in 4 installments fortnightly. So you'll only have to pay a quarter of it today if you sign up. And then you're not due to pay the next one for another 2 weeks. Pretty good. Any other questions? And once you have this insider knowledge into Sales Funnel, you will start seeing them everywhere. How much time did I spend setting up my funnel? Oh my God, it felt like forever. Depends if you can do it all in one sitting. I would say you're probably going to spend a couple of weeks setting it up, designing all the parts, then setting up the automation. The good thing is, I know that you're in bootcamp, Aniko. I hope that's how you say your name. I actually haven't spoken to you before. But the good thing is you're in bootcamp, so all the email scripts are there for you. So you're just going to have to, you're going to be able to copy and paste, and all the tutorials are going to be there for you. So you're not going to be like fumbling your way through it. So it should make it quicker for you. But like I said, you only have to do it once and then it's set up. Bootcamp. Who is bootcamp suited to? Graphic designers who run their own business, who want to work smarter and not harder. Oh, okay. The code for the bonus is bonus swag. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let me just double check. I'll put it on the screen again now so you can see. Can you see that? Bonus swag. Okay. Natalie, can Bootcamp apply to other service providers? It can, but it's specifically created for graphic designers. I mean, there's loads of business lessons in it, but I've targeted everything to graphic designers because they're my niche. Any other questions? Does anyone have feel like they've got a tricky ideal client and core offer and they've got no idea what they could do as their free offer? A great way to actually find out what your ideal client's problem is to ask in Facebook groups where they hang out. And there's so many Facebook groups now for female entrepreneurs. Deborah, because you do website development and graphic design, do you specialize in design for websites? Is that your niche, or do you do all graphic design? I'm thinking graphic design comes before website development. So I would focus on that. I would focus on problems regarding graphic design. And then once I hire you for that, it'll lead into website development, if that makes sense. Hi, Tali. There's actually going to be a replay of the webinar. Once I upload it, once it's done, you'll be able to rewatch the webinar from the beginning, and you will have until Friday to claim the webinar bonus. If you have any questions in particular about Bootcamp, feel free to ask me now. So Deborah, I would encourage you to maybe send out an email newsletter to your current client base and ask them, what are you struggling with at the moment in your business? Or if there's, if you have a client who's a friend that's one of your favorites, ask them, pick their brain. And here's some insight into the way I come up with my blog posts and my sales funnels is I have a private Facebook group full with my ideal client, which is you guys. And you guys are so active in there, talking about your problems, talking about your wins, and I know you guys really well. Therefore, any problems I see that come up in the group, I think, well, I'm going to solve that for you guys. Okay, more questions. Megan, how often will you be running Bootcamp? This is the last Bootcamp for this year. I can't see it happening again until maybe February, March 2018, and it's going to cost more then. Like I said, Megan, there are payment plans for Bootcamp, so you will only have to pay a quarter today and then make another payment in 2 weeks. Renee, I'm still deciding what my graphic design niche is. Would Bootcamp still be useful? Yes, Bootcamp. A lot of people think, oh man, I need to get my shit together before I do Bootcamp, but that's not the case. Bootcamp is created to help you get your shit together. We will go through everything to help you figure out what your niche is. And if you claim this webinar bonus, which includes a one-on-one with me, if you're still like stuck, we can have a one-on-one chat and work it out together. But Bootcamp is to help you get your shit together. L, my niche is creative female wedding pros. Good niche. I have a freebie branding workbook. Now I'm thinking that should be the second freebie. Now, when it comes to your free offer, I want you to be super specific. A branding workbook sounds fine. but it's not really unique to your ideal client's problem. So, L, I would be more inclined to make it specific to someone working in the wedding industry. So it needs to be talk specifically to them. It can't be like a blanket problem solver. It needs to be super specific. Okay, so I would talk specifically to your ideal client and ask them what their problem is in the wedding industry, and then create a freebie to solve that. Okay, and make it specific. Does that make sense? Because I often find if you've got a freebie with the word branding in it, people are just going to yawn. Any other questions? There's loads of information about bootcamp on the website as well, designbizbootcamp.com. Great. Thanks for that. Awesome. No worries. Any other questions? You all good? Thanks, Renee. So I'm going to, thanks, Megan. I'm going to send out the replay for this as soon as I upload it. And if you want to claim the bonus, which is an awesome freaking bonus, you have until Friday midnight. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will see you in the group, no doubt. Bye. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, Elle. Bye, Annika. Thanks, Lisa. See you guys.